even I can see him.
If I move there,
You
can
can
I
see him, yes. Yes, you can see him now, yes. Most definitely. That was a...
Okay, then I will move forward to there.
Was
and
it
then
all
I
your
will
movement or something like that? That was a
That was
huge
only
shot.
25.
Nice. You still got 10 feet, I think. You're 35, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yep, he's in sight.
Is the prisoner reacting to us as while we're here?
He's, seems like he's been... Well, you can't see it, but he's not really responsive.
I'm gonna move there and shoot at that orc.
Okay, give me a -2 on the roll for shooting through B. So add a -2 in the modifier box down there, and fire away, sir. You may fire when ready.
Oh my god. Your second.
This would be
Oh my god.
Arian, I love you, man.
Hey, I would like to
Seriously.
use inspiration. I would like to use inspiration.
Well, seeing that
Use
really,
inspiration?
I'll tell you what. Normally, you gotta, declare ahead of time when you use
Okay, well, that's
inspiration.
fine.
But I'll tell you what. If you can tell me how you become inspired, what recent event, or past event in your life did you just have light bulb on top of your head to inspire you to maybe get a reroll on that? If you can woo me out, maybe I might let you reroll that.
Okay, well here's the thing. I am a fierce defender of the forest. So I remember from a time when I was defending the forest and a group of orcs came through and they were intent on like destroying this pristine patch of trees that I had come across. So I had to defend these trees and I almost died doing it, but I've never forgiven orcs for doing that. So at this time I feel a renewed feeling of that again, which inspires me to be able to try to do better at taking down this orc.
So it's basically making your mouth water as you see the orc standing there, as it's striking its pose, kind of going back and forth, swaying with his axe, and it kind of brings you back and puts you back into that state where, like, oh yeah, I'll tell you what, I can buy that. I'll let you redo that roll for the cost of your inspiration. I like that.
I hate this dice. This dice roller hates me. That's all I can say. It's like it loves me when I make a regular roll, but combat, like, nah, son, nah.
Yep, you're going roboting again too. You're going back to roboting on your in TeamSpeak. So, yeah, but you're 2. Gosh, what a bad roll, Arian. You were inspired, but you just weren't inspired that much. I hate to say that. All right, let's go to Malachi. What say you, Malachi?
Okay, I'm going to move up to here, and I'm going to cast Bless on Keyleth, B, and Arian, and I'll drop the token on all of you, and what that does is you'll get an extra D4 on your attacks and saving throws.
I don't even think that wouldn't even have helped the Arian. This orc he's in plate mail. He is definitely locked and loaded. This guy is he's a champ right here. This guy. All right. So anything else for you, Malachi?
Nope, that's it. I'll pass it to
All right.
Keyleth.
So Keyleth is blessed. B is blessed.
Or the goblin, rather.
Let's see. It's Keyleth's turn. Oh, Splug doesn't want anything to do with this. He's hiding. He's hiding behind this bush over here. Because he's in tow, He's got a 10-foot leash. All right, Keyleth, what say you?
I do 2
Well, I probably kind
steps.
of dropped the leash to fire off that bow.
I do 2 steps backwards. And I take my bow, my longbow.
So as you get out of the reach of this orc, he has such great reach with this axe that he's able to drop an attack of opportunity on you as you leave the area. This is a massive.
No.
Yeah, this is a massive axe. So he's going to drop an attack of opportunity on you. And the attack of opportunity is a 14, which is a hit.
Barely. But
And
he hit it.
Keyleth, you take the strike. You are unconscious. Down goes Frazier. The game
Don't
is
worry,
official.
guys, I got him.
The game is official. Keyleth has gone down again.
It's not a session until Keyleth goes down.
Yep. And then he points towards the cleric and he says, "You're next." All right, so Keyleth, you never even got to go. So now it's the orc's turn. Now the orc, he's gonna stomp right over the body of Keyleth. Now you're gonna get an attack of opportunity, B, because he just pays no attention to you.
Hit him hard.
All right, that's a hit. So your attack bounces off of his plate armor, and it does a little bit of damage to him. He just kind of looks back and just kind of shrugs it off as he takes his great axe and billows down on Malachi for 2 attacks. First attack is an 11 versus AC, which is a miss. Second attack is a 15 versus AC, and that's another miss. You are very lucky, my man. Very lucky.
I feel the force behind these blows as I block both of them with my shield.
As he, does a couple of, he kind of moves a little bit, tries to get a tactical advantage. All right, so B, you're up now.
Alright, and I am not a happy camper.
Why are you not a happy camper?
Well, he has a prisoner, a part of the Lord Alliance, for one thing.
All right.
And my bond is I fight for those who cannot fight for themselves. This being slave.
I gotcha. All right, so your attack on the orc is a miss.
And I'm going to action surge.
Ooh, I like it. And your action surge is even worse. Another miss as he just kind of snarls a little bit. And then he says in a broken common, "Weak. Weak." All right. Irian, you're up now. Your first... Did you have your first... let's see. Yep. Irian, you're up now. You kind of flank him. Pass the cage.
There.
Your mic is messing up, bud.
Is it still messing up? Really?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
You gonna flank the cage and fire at him?
Yes.
Okay, go for it. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news to you. Exterminate. That would be a perfect for your Clanky and Shadow of the Demon Lords. Nice hit, 23. That's definitely a hit. Wow, very nice. You can tell this definitely hurt the orc. And he looks over towards you and points his axe towards you, Irian, and he says, "Once the cleric is dead, I'm coming for you." But of course, you can't understand that because he's saying it in orc. But all right, let's see. Malachi, you're up.
I think this round I'm going to swing my mace at the orc to try to clobber him.
He would love for you to do that. Miss.
Nope.
Anything else for you?
I'll stay right there for now.
All right. Keyleth, your first death saving throw is a success. So you have 1 success, no strikes. The orc is up. The orc attacks twice. The first attack on Malachi is a hit.
Ouch.
19. You get hit for 10 damage. 1 strike
Ooh.
takes 1 strike takes the cleric down. Malachi, you are down. You are unconscious, and you're prone.
Oh shit.
Yep. All right. So next, he's going to attack B, the fighter. So his second attack with his great axe is a miss. Thankfully. B, it's your turn. Your cleric just went down.
I
2
know,
down.
Internally, a little torn. But, as I am right next to him, and I ducked under his attack, I reach into my bag and get my healing potion for cleric.
Okay. All right. You come to. You're still prone.
That
Malachi,
hurt.
yeah, you have a headache like you've never felt before. So you do come to. You're still prone. B, that's your action. Anything else that you'd like to do? You also lose that. You're going to lose
One of mine,
that. Irian is going to lose that. All right. Irian, you're up now, sir. Wow. 2 of your
Okay,
party
I'm gonna
members
try
are
to
down.
shoot him again.
Okay, shoot. That's a hit. Another hit. Oh! As he takes another shot. 7 more damage. Seems like he's seen better days, that's for sure. Anything else for you? Any movements? Anything? All right, Malachi, you're up. You're prone. You've come to. You're not too sure if the orc has sensed that you've came back yet. Although he did see B, chug a potion down your throat. Just jam a potion down your throat. So.
Okay. First thing I'm going to do is stand up.
Okay, sure.
And
Ha! I'm up, you moron orc. On
And then I wanna
guard.
Use
Sorry.
my action to disengage.
Okay, sounds good. Good move.
I'll move the rest of my movement right over there next to Keyleth, where hopefully I can help him next round. And I'll pass it to whoever's next here.
Looks like Splug is really not in a position to do anything. Keyleth, your second death saving throw is a failure of a 2. Thank goodness that wasn't a 1. So you are now even at 1 success and 1 failure. So the orc is up. The orc is... You've kind of startled the orc a little bit. And the orc is going to make a beeline directly for you, because he knows that you possess magic, and he knows that he needs to eliminate the magic. So you may get an attack of opportunity if you'd like one. B.
Of course I would.
All right,
I was
you can
hoping he'd
attack.
turn his back on you.
That's a hit. Like I said, he's definitely of bloodied equivalence, or at least half. You can tell he's damaged pretty good. You hit him, very nice, and he comes up and swings at you. And I'm sorry about this. Oh, I need to take off that We'll say that that's a miss on his first attack because I had a prone on you, Malachi.
Oh, yeah.
And I wasn't able to get that off in time. But no problem. We'll leave the prone on Keyleth because he's still unconscious. So. Second attack on the cleric. Wow. Definitely a miss as well.
As I'm reaching into my pouch for some poultices to help Keyleth, I just hold my shield up in front of me and take two shots where I can feel it in my bones.
Sure. And as you're doing that, he kind of hides behind this bush as he maneuvers around as he steps on Keyleth's corpse as he's maneuvering around you. All right. Next is B. It's pretty tough work. Yeah, the orc is injured.
You gave him plate. Of course it's going to be tough to hit him.
Yeah, I know.
I have to, hop over Keyleth at this point because I'm short. Small legs.
They're all hopping over me.
B, your attack is a miss. Anything else for you? Irian, you're up. You don't have a clear shot, but you can maneuver around the cage and get one. There you go. -2 on that shot.
If I move there, it's a -2 to shoot him.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, because you're shooting through. No, you're shooting over the fleshy corpse of Keyleth. So now I'll give you a no negative modifier.
Excellent.
Exterminate! 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 They say you're RPing a Decepticon. Nice hit. All right, the orc goes down. You finish off the orc. How did he die? Yeah, how did he die? I mean, where'd you shoot him? How did he die? Let's have some kind of like great cinematic, as you have, Splug in tow. Hey, wait up for me!
Well, I move over and I see
A bunch.
One of my.
Oh, your mic totally went out. Sorry about that. But I get.
This is the last desperate shot, so is it still doing it now?
It's still robot-y, yeah, but we can hear you.
Basically, it's the last desperate shot.
Sorry, guys.
I try to narrow in on a chink in his armor, and it just goes in and catches him in the side of the neck.
Oh, nice. Blood squirting out everywhere. I like it. He falls over dead. Yeah, so you guys are out of combat now. And Darius' human still doesn't recognize you guys as even being there.
First thing I'm going to do is use my healing kit with my healer feed on Keyleth to bring him back.
Sure, alright. So can you do that once per person?
Once per person for at least
per rest, right?
rest.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
That's what I thought it was. So, yeah, you're back up to 1 hit point.
What has happened here?
We won.
It's like you took another hard fall, Keyleth.
Not again.
I'd heal you up more, but I'm completely spent here myself.
It's the map that came with the Adventure Tech Tour.
And as I grab in my back pocket, my backpack, I'm chugging
Chugging a potion?
a
All right.
potion.
Sure. So the it looks like the aura. It looks like the gur that's that was described to you. There's a lock on the cage. It's as everybody gets healed up a little bit. It doesn't look like it's a very strong lock, so it looks like it could be picked rather easily, or broken, and you get it once Keyleth gets shakes the cobwebs from his head. You get the cage unlocked, and Kekim, you're able to free him.
I would have gotten it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you can, just as you were fixing to, because he was kind of fiddling around with it, and then you were just like, get out of the way, I'm going to just bash it open, but just in time, he gets the lock. So, and Kekim definitely looks like he's been roughed up quite a bit, and then, as you, kind of take care of him and nurture him a little bit, I'm sure Malachi would, perform some type of like medical check on him and stabilize him.
Oh yeah, I'll use a charge of my healing kit on him.
Sure. That heals him up, and he starts to tell you a story. He says, "There are so many orcs. This is, this did not happen the way that I thought. I envisioned this, and what our matriarch mother envisioned. I was attacked by goblins and orc, and the next thing I know, I come to, and I'm in this cage, and you can hear this cauldron is just bubbling. It's like nasty grease, water. It smells like total crap. You look inside of this cauldron, there's like a bone floating up to the top. Like a leather boot once in a while will float up to the top and disappear again. But the stench is just horrible. But Splug, on the other hand, he thinks it smells delicious, and he wants to eat dinner before you leave.
Ugh.
The moment I get that smell, I start vomiting.
Oh, yeah. And Kekim is like the oldest, the elder, the papa of all of the, of all of these nomads, the Gur. So and you guys are, the raven comes down and starts to tell you that look, in the back of the stronghold, the orcs are coming out, the giants are starting to come out. You get the wagon, you get the horse, you get it down the ramp. You get you get it into the, the rolling hills on a little side path, and Kekim basically tells you that he stole the weapons and delivered them. He wanted to deliver the weapons to the orcs as a gift, and his daughter Sybil, which you guys remember as the matriarch, the female matriarch of the nomads, the gypsies. He tells you that his daughter was having visions of a terrible fate with a green dragon, this mist, all this other stuff, and he was hoping that he could gift the weapons to the orcs so they could assist if anybody ever attacked the inn or the area around Flan. So it's sort of like the same story that you had heard before. And if, you can come back and talk to his daughter Sybil. He says there was nothing meant. He says he was doing it for the greater good of the area. And he said that he didn't think that anything of it because there were so many extra weapons in the basement of the Crossing Inn. He says that he didn't think that anybody would miss these.
The road to hell is paved with good intentions.
It is, my friend, as he, pulls a pair of golden earrings off of his ear, and he hands them to you, B. And he says, "Please, take these earrings for helping me escape." And they're a beautiful set of earrings. There's, they also have a couple of jade stones. They look pretty valuable. They're probably worth about 125 gold for the earrings.
And I mentioned my
I'm looking on those two orcs if I can find something.
Yeah, there's a set of armor. It would take you about 10 minutes to get off, 10-15 minutes. So you don't know if you want what you want to do. Take 15 minutes to get this armor off, because the this giant black raven was, basically caulking and caw caw, giants coming, orcs coming, from the back of the keep. So, but as for money, there was no monetary gain from those orcs. Nothing on them.
Why don't one person go ahead and get the plate armor while we check out? I'm going to ask the guy is.
It's going to take 15 minutes to doff that
15
armor.
minutes.
Yeah. It's heavy armor.
Can I?
We'll just leave that armor behind and let's go.
You guys can do it, but you're taking a serious risk.
Can I drag that orc on the cart?
Sure, you can get it up on the cart. Sure.
I'm hitching the horse
just
to the cart
dragging-
and stuff, and let's getting out of here. Let's
Okay.
go.
And we
I'm
go
getting in
out
the
of here,
driver's seat
and
'cause I have
when I have
to-
that time, I'm doing the armor of the orc.
Okay, and then eventually just rolling the corpse off of the wagon anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
Dump
So
the corpse in the river
Sure.
or something.
you've got
Well,
sure
there's
you've
only
got,
rumors of orcs in town, so we might want to bring proof that there's someone in the keep.
very good.
Or maybe that, yeah.
Very good, Miss B. And in fact, B, I'm going to give you another inspiration for thinking of that. That was a good idea.
Thank you guys.
I'm going to ask him if he knows what's in these other two buildings here.
The Raven has no clue.
Okay.
Those were old buildings of his master. This keep was his master's keep, but he doesn't know what's in them now. They were living chambers and stuff from many years past since his masters died. And then the Raven just flies off.
There he goes again.
My job done here. And just flies off.
Alright, unless you want to glance at those buildings and check them out real quick,
Take
I
care,
suggest we get
Asilios.
out of here.
Now you guys get out of there. Get
I
the
don't know
corpse
if
on there.
we have time.
Yeah, you
Okay.
really don't have time to
While they're
check any
debating
of that
this,
stuff.
me and the
the cart are
orc
out of there?
Corpse are out of there. Yeah, we're
Okay,
gone.
I gotcha. All right, so you guys get back to the Crossings Inn, and what say you?
We'll find who could be the town leader, or who would be the leader in this area that we could report to.
Yeah, there's no leader. It's just
Bring the cart back to the inn.
yeah. Ramson Cowell is the owner of the Crossings. So
Okay.
and then there's other farmsteads that are in the surrounding area, and then like I said, there's a local militia that all of the farmsteads come together, form a militia, and all the weapons are stored there at the Crossings Inn in the basement. So when you get back, Ramson, he's delighted, and all of the other Gur are at the inn. They are. You find the weapons. The caravan merchant is ecstatic about that. He's very happy. Well, as in Ramson, and then several of the other farmers from around the area, they start to unload the wagon. They see the orc on the wagon. They ask you the story. What's the deal with the orc here? With the orc body?
It's proof that there are orcs there, and they're in the keep, and there's more than orcs there. There are orcs, ogres, ettins, and giants there. Something big is being prepared there.
And the mist has reached there as well.
And this mist is unlike anything I've ever seen before. It's extremely powerful magic.
Okay, I would like to have a question. How much would I know about dragons?
You'd know a little bit. I mean, not a ton, but you would. It depends on the area that you were from and whatnot, maybe.
Okay, well, because we were in the forested area, I just wonder how much about dragons I know. So I'm just trying to, so I won't act on player knowledge as to what my character knows. because I have a suspicion about that fog, but I'm trying to see if my character would be able to know about this as well.
Maybe as a dragon would be able to manipulate the environmental surroundings. Possibly,
Yeah.
it could be a
Since
dragon.
Since we know there's a green dragon in the area, do I know that green dragons can do anything with fog or something like that?
Possibly any of the dragons could, actually. Any of the dragons could, no matter what color they were, if they were a color dragon or if they were a, metallic dragon or chromatic, it doesn't matter.
This fog felt like it was the magic of wizards of legend. It felt that
or
strong to me.
maybe an ancient dragon as well. That type of power of magic, something that was, like I said, far beyond your power and your years of arcanic knowledge.
That's frightening. But this is why the orc's body was brought back. We can dispose of it. We just wanted you to know that there's proof that there's more to the rumors than what you believe. The orcs are actually there, along with other creatures.
Well, Ramson is delighted to hear that. He doesn't know if there's some type of shaman that is making this mist swell up everywhere around the inn and all of the other farmsteads. He doesn't know what it is, but hopefully within the next little bit of maybe the next 10 day, maybe the crossings will hear more on this attack to Flan, to get this back from that dragon named Vorgan Shirax, that is the green dragon that's controlling the city of Flan now. So maybe it could be that dragon. They just don't know. So, and Sybil, she is not there, so you cannot interrogate her. And the family members, they all say that they will not, Sybil will not appear until all of the other siblings are back. So you still know that there are two of these siblings that are out that have the gems, and the sibling that is the cause of this curse. So that's the end of the adventure, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed it. You guys are back at the crossing inn. Now,